This is Jitendra Stakar from Galpin of Cybersecurity branch studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today's subject is Python and the topic is classes and functions. Classes provides a means of bundling data and functionality together. Creating a new class creates a new type of object, allowing new instances of the type to be made. Each class instance can have attributes attached to it for maintaining its state. Class instances can also have methods defined by its class for modifying its state. Python's class. Compared with other programming languages, Python's class mechanisms adds classes with a minimum of new syntax and semantics. It is a mixture of the class mechanisms found in C++ and Modulo 3. Python classes provide all the standard features of the object-oriented programming OOP. The class inheritance mechanism allows multiple base classes. A derived class can override any methods of its base class or classes, and a method can call the method of a base class with the same name. Objects can contain arbitrary amounts and kinds of data. As if true for modules, classes partake of the dynamic nature of Python. They are created at runtime and can be modified further after creation. Functions. A function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. You can pass data known as parameters into a function. A function can return data as a result, creating a function. In Python, a function is defined using the def keyword. Calling a function. To call a function, use the function name followed by parentheses, that is small brackets. Mean types of functions. There are mainly two types of functions in Python programming. The first is standard library functions. These are the built-in functions that can be used in the Python language that are available to use. User-defined functions, the functions that we can create for our own use and based on our requirements. The Python library functions. In Python, standard library functions are the built-in functions that can be used directly in our program. For example, print prints the string inside the quotation marks. Sqrt returns the square root of a number. Po returns the power of a number. These library functions are defined inside the module, and to use them we must include the module inside our program. Advantages of using functions. Code reusable. We can use a function multiple times in our program, which makes our code reusable. Code readability. Functions helps us break our code into chunks to make our program readable and easy to understand. Arguments. Information can be passed into functions as in the form of arguments. Arguments are specified after the function name inside the parentheses, that is small brackets. You can add as many arguments as you want and just separate them with a comma. The following example has a function with one argument, fname. When the function is called, we pass along a first name which is used inside the function to print the full name. Methods. In Python, methods are functions that are associated with an object and can manipulate its data or perform functions on it. They are called using dot notation with the object name followed by period and the method name. Methods are an important part of object-oriented programming in Python. Python offers various types of these methods. These are crucial to becoming an efficient programmer, consequently are useful for a data science professional. Types of methods in Python. In Python, there are three types of methods, namely instance, class, static. Instance methods are associated with an instance of a class and can modify the data stored within the instance. Class methods are associated with the class rather than an instance and can access and modify class level data. Static methods are similar to functions outside of the class and cannot access any instance or class data. Python string. The str method returns the string representation of a given object. The string method in Python represents the class object as a string. It can be used for classes. The str method should be defined in a way that is easy to read and outputs all the members of the class. This method is also used as a debugging tool when the members of a class need to be checked. Python init, the init function. The examples above are classes on objects in the simplest form and are not really used in real life applications. To understand the meaning of classes, we have to understand the built-in init function. All classes have a function called init, which is always executed when the class is being initiated. Use the init function to assign values. to object properties or the other operations that are necessary to do when the object is being created. Thank you guys, that's it for today.